The downtown Kansas City skyline's lit up in purple tonight. It's in honor of Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month.
It may just be a color change, but the purple brings attention and action to the fight against that disease. Right now, it's one of the 3 deadliest cancers in the United States. Fox 4's Shannon Russo shows us how one organization is trying to change that.
And guys, just think about this statistic for a second. More than 60,000 Americans will be diagnosed with this particular cancer this year. But of those, nearly 80%, 80, will not be alive to see the new year. And that is why research on this cancer is so desperately needed.
Happy birthday to you.
My dad, his name was Bill. And, sorry, I got a little chill. I talk about him all the time.
Talking about her dad can be an emotional topic for Sarah Leifrid. When she thinks of him, it's often with a smile, reminiscing about his sense of humor.
Gosh, the jokes. I work in human resources, and the man would just say jokes that I'm like, you'd be fired in a heartbeat. If you worked for me, there's just no way.
After being diagnosed with stage 3 pancreatic cancer in 2020, he died more than a year later at just 52 years old. That loss is something she shares with this reporter, whose own dad died from pancreatic cancer in 2020.
It's a very, very cruel disease.
And an unforgiving one, too. The 5-year survival rate is just 13%. Doctors don't screen for it, which means it's usually caught when it's too late, around stage 3 or 4.
Unfortunately, the pancreas is a very critical organ. It's not something we could, take out and live, a normal life without it. And that's the biggest issue with this disease.
Dr. Rayed Al-Rajabi with KU Health also says since the pancreas is so deep in the body, the tumor needs to grow a significant amount before it even causes symptoms.
The problem is the detection, and a lot of these cancers tend to spread to other organs pretty early on.
Losing him was definitely devastating. And that's when I was like, I can't sit here and do nothing anymore. I have to take action.
That prompted Sarah to volunteer with the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, or PanCAN. With more than 50 chapters across the country, it's a major reason why new research is happening and why the survival rate has risen from 9 to 13% within a matter of years. Since 2003, PanCAN's raised $208 million for research, creating a 1,075% boost in funding for the National Cancer Institute.
Not only would he just be proud of me, but I think he would just be proud of every bit of it.
And our doctor stresses that if you do get this diagnosis, to get a second opinion on it. Also want to mention that KU is actively involved in several research studies and clinical trials, Kevin, trying to improve the outcome of this horrific cancer.